Okay, I'm going to show you quickly how to take that spring off inside the big carburetor and be able to adjust the needle that you and I have talked about. Normally I do this while it's right on the engine. However, I'm working on this engine, so because of it, I've got the carburetor off, but I still wanted to send you that quick video. You'll start, of course, by taking the 2 screws off the top of the carburetor. Be able to lose them. Okay, lift out the assembly, right off, again, it's on there, lift it right off, now you can work on it. There's the spring we're talking about, and here's the needle that you're going to want to adjust. To do the spring, I'm going to go over on this back side. I will normally just kind of pull it down to get it away, and it's like a split ring. See how it's split right there? Open up the split and run it on the other side of the spring, of the cable. Now you can take and literally just unscrew it. See how I'm unscrewing it around and around? Actually, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the right way. There we go. Just kind of keep unscrewing it like this. See how I'm doing that? And you can see the spring is working its way off the cable. Very simple. Very easy to do. There's the rest of the spring still coming up. And I'm just treating it like a screw. Get it all the way up. Keep going till you get it all the way off. Now, underneath here, the cable is hooked in. So just kind of push everything up a little bit. And now the cable's down, put it out to the outside, and lift it out, lift it through that hole there. There. And now don't drop any parts, but there's the plastic cup, set that down. And inside here now is the needle with the E-clip. Okay, there's the needle with the E-clip. There's also an O-ring on the top. In this case, you and I talked about lowering we want to raise the needle in the carburetor. To do that, you lower the E-clip. So I'm going to pull the E-clip off and put it 1 notch down. Now in this case, I'm in the second from the bottom. And I'm going to also lower the O-ring so that it is setting in the groove right above the E-clip. Just like that. Okay? That's all there is to the adjustment. Now we have to put it back together. First thing you do is take the piston. There's the hole right next to that flat spot. That's where the needle goes. So I'll put it in just like this. It drops down in there. You want to make sure that the flat part of it is just like that. Right down in. Okay? Again, this is still normally hooked onto the engine. Take your cable now. Put the white cup onto the cable. Just like that. Now you're going to put the cable, you see inside there's still 1 hole left. You're going to put it into that large hole and slide it forward so it hooks underneath. So I'm putting it in the large hole, and I slide it, whoop, I missed it. Slide it in and pull her back. Now she's up against there, it's tight. The white cup, there's these 2 slots, or things in the piston, and there's these 2 slots here. Put that white cup onto those. The flat part is to the flat and the round is to the outside. Now it's down. That's that. All we have to do is now reassemble the spring, just like a screw. I'm going to open up this little top part right there, see? I'm going to put it onto the cable, pointed down. So I'm going to take my thumbnail, very simple, and just open it up and slide it over the spring, over the cable. Now it's on, and I start screwing it down, just like that, and it starts to go right down into the cup as I screw it down further and further and further. Keep it going as far as you can go that way. See how it's screwing itself down? Real simple to do it this way. You can buy a compression tool and it's real cumbersome. This is just the easiest way. Like I said, you could change a pin or a setting, if you will, in 5 minutes. Now you get to about there, then I usually just have to take and I kind of go around and around like this until it's all the way on. Now it's all the way on. Make sure that the spring goes into that center part of the cap, like that, and it's on. On the piston, there's a groove. Inside the big carburetor, you can see that one post in there. That post has to line up with the groove. So if I put it in like this, it's only going to go down that far. You've got to turn it until all of a sudden she hits that spot. She drops right in. Almost done. 2 holes, 2 screws on top. Actually, there's 3 holes. See that little pin hole right there? A post hole? There's a post right there. So that post has to go into that little pinhole. So in other words, I don't want it like this. I've got to turn it so it's like this, that goes into that post hole. She's on. Screw down. I'll usually finish up with a little socket instead of a screwdriver. Somebody has already cobbled these up, as you can see.